abusia eye abusia panini ya beka say the ex abusia panini Tupac abusia yeso de nsem bia ba betuja na ne nsem a walking na ne say daddy Lumba ne celebration of life and afin so na finshi ada no o hye da atwen pa bobo anu ye na what ya kwa kwehye finshi ada nim na sane obeye daddy Lumba celebration of life no ene finshi ada na bomu a ebeye fe no ebe chance bi wahene pon kese bi aye ewo Ghana ha se na no na obeye de ate Lumba nim obeye de ate odobroni anim obeye de ate Faustina Fosu anim ama sabi team legal wife for no ehu se omode na omobeye na edane kwaye celebration of akosia sewa no se na sabi akwa bi burofo wode plapla ne mpra adwaye afepa no oba beye ne kase pa we sama abusia timodo bronifo breaking sa news we say abusia panina num nsama woka eno no abusia yenkwa na ka akun yagine kokko num yenkwa gin seru nchirimu no enfiro mo nchan emra hye no so sa hagu so K Black Media
ati say wan e fa na bitie be obi ase wo se mo ya mo bo ntino obi se abusia fa ni se mo yenya no abusia fa
that was the strategy.
How far? They say I china just a muddy diba na yade, yet started to share a children also come. Was waba what they waba, Yasenko, Wako, dear, Okayo. And you know, see, I try it. Mrs. C. celebration of life where we had media Jim Kwana me woo. Almost ye need that. That's a celebration when they say, Mamma Cushiade. Unim, and no cry for Mamma Cosiasewa. Mamma Cosiasewa, what done yes. Na we are supposed to say ye ku yesu but near the shamerem ye kwan ye man and munyam ye kwan ye man and munyam enti no yesi ano mukunu de ne chef on base si ano nyame aba
na ni say miniaba o correct say celebration of life na moye celebration of life mama ya kusa se wade na moye e no kan wo de ka fa wo de ka fa
enye no ne ye kura de nyame aye no kura ye ni age abroso
da se nyene na waka so mbe Lumba de ne ko na ko se
na me si de nyame pese enye no ma ne ba
no ba
nti me I'm not what Lumba de se be ba so nyame
age ma
no ba odoboni ni ade wa menwie
no ba ma fi papa na ofa he mo na mo pa ya cho say ye ma mo enjoy ba ko pe ye ma mo enjoy so ta be hu tobe
we de ma na ewu
mo sabotage
locations 5 enkwa na budi echi ye fa na budi
na de mo ma fe mo tata wo mo dodo enye o Woni bibi
atamu so mo ye guy
na afi mami bo na sa isuo ya mami ebo le ni anu ya
woni bibi ye nyame ahira ye woni omo si ye kra ye mami se waka no so twɛn na wonya ne court in appeal no won ni ansa ye de ye twɛn victory
ye shira ye kokota ne ye difo
odo bro ni ya mami kasa na menko
mesmetwe ma wo ye be ko so difo ye be kokko
time hotel
odo bro ni ya ode mami kasa na menko why misra wa ode mami kasa woni bibi ye ni bi mu da ye te ase enso ye ni giche mu amudi bi mu monti mi kra anyem ani because mu hu ni se mu de na nya real ye wonim ya wini wo nyame eni ni panim nyame eni ni panim ya wini
eli apamo crusade ni patati na mangene no
enti ode nipa na be hia ho kire se yen ya wini wo nipa akoma eni nyame
na omomba Lumba yi ne nje one side I wini nipa akoma
that's no the legend how can you compare a whole legend a year to
na why yi na moye no why yi na moye
ya anye Lumba yi nde be ba so don't worry
but when
catch him and then you mammy accuse of once and you can say you do media. Any is a bad comparison because you know the celebration of life.
Baby, that is compare me. You know, and we are papa. Me compare na. Yes, celebration. And comparing. And no pony and 2 me compare because my Mr. One celebrate. Oh, celebrity. And legends wife. Everyone so can say, back home can say the petit to Ben about. Yeah, here the petit to you when you're more the petit for Beba. Okay. Can I prove it to you people?
Because
near daddy dear, and I'm also my and ye celebrate ye mammy,
the wife.
According to you, a nobody, but a nobody turned out to be a great person, and we are so happy and grateful. We're so happy and grateful. Now, when you when you make the positive Ben a change me.
About Tuesday, and then you had the bank. I'm moving to this year. I
yeah, to Yami, yeah, to the yes, yeah, money in Packers.
Yes, Raymond doing to the yes, I did.
I dear China said, see, what day I dear China Sandy Petit one, sorry, be a mamma dear Wayne. Yes, when Yami what to all the be a my. I didn't Yamino Monkwa. Yeah, hey, yeah, no, but I can't say yeah, father, but I saw. If you don't want to be changing you, yeah, fat, oh, yeah, cry, fire, Jeff from some. And you remember Bano to Munipacasina, or more do baby no, or music no money, and intimidation, no chronic bedroom. And Indiana, who memory drew one. A passo. Me, me wa ni jemo me ba ha sia ni ya ka ni je na me wo
andike o te
ya banya me
o se mo moye sa ma na du kwa no mo ma ne mfa ya dai mo be se mu kuna na o si gana bio owu a mo nhye no hey, but see between Kojana and show as me stress out of that form.
Wow. What's your question? I blood pressure now. I am
okay, who the guy ever said it all?
Yes, I blood pressure, cough from say. Just say.
I know about a question, I question, I didn't Mr. Inoba. I was watching. Me too. Mr. Wa question, you say. Book I can say in our crowd, then we be able to almost celebrate your mommy celebration of life. And I guess I don't know team it here. A question part over to marking kind what celebration of life means, mommy.
They celebrate while she's alive, no when she's
no, Mr. Ramo.
And yes, she
team that's not exactly mommy.
Your pacho, your pay sir.
I was it's you. Mpacho ubetima akinka ho kakra mami anke baby.
Na wo definition ya de ma. Ya celebrating so atias yo wo ya see ya celebrating ti no ba me no.
Agita.
Wo kra ya celebrating wo ha ne say ya. Wo ha say.
Moya ni peso lokuno.
What ya say wo wana me feel rough. He me nya eno ba ne bi ne ba ha wan mani agi the whole day. It's very simple. Yes. And to my show, I know banana me buy no see I know about my film.
Then I make koda that na be you na me say.
I'm better kasa kakana mani je.
Ayana obi e kasa sa na ayana mintimi I don't know. Mintimi nyai.
Oh that unim sabio ye ba ha ebedin komo esua de. But ana ebi muto no ana in fact ana do bi ana wa hu je no e too much u free so cry na better yeah obi ba nya okontokwa na ba bi na o de be so aye so ha nto bi ba
Omo kasa nya atemdide no mudi o. Omo wo mo side. Omo kasa nya atemdide no mudi o. But what mu say wo say pane.
Onto the eno ba hu me hu say me ta drop pa.
Yeah.
News asema o kan say no. Ma baby me nka say baby o kan no antentema no masifo. Me lo wa me follow
I can handle it. Met me agina so etie na do me so am so me come there. That's it.
Daddy. Sana na ye eba no. Na me mpe no. Kani yesua de kamado bia won se do bia na head de pa nyina ye kan bom ne yesre bo se obi fiase ho abeti atom ono ni no fiase ho abetom na de bomb na start ene be to we se go to kwa manfo
not in the frustration about it na hai
to kwa manfo akon ha no
Ni be tutu obi a.
to kwa no satia na me amisi dwane ye me mpasem oh no ba bibia be mensu
hab mami hab o kan say mi na me kusu hwehwe na ma hab pacho o kan say court lawyer bi betina TV so hab me sure chance no be kan o TV so ni na aya SB wo ha fa no bosrim kan ye kan court enya sema lawyers be kan o TV so ni na motimi ko kan o court ebini ne o kan say omo email koma obi Ghana embassy na sane mani na ha misro enya no kure o kan judgment na judge ne say se mo ye mo make any attempt bia sen ka mo be ka kope mo be certify marriage certificate na it was saying ka mo inform court no and there was nothing before the court sana judgment na in fact
baby daddy me pa cho me ka bibi kakra
of course
when him say no judgment in more can or baby say lawyer Kusika say he's finding difficulty in getting the authentication.
I come more can say or into embassy for na ma okay so omo de nya do omo be panti no do
mami explain this part and Joe Nina judge ne beka so ka chene say lawyer Kusi refer to an international document, a German marriage certificate, but the court is not an expert in German law. Inti senkebeya lawyer Kusi ebeya ankale Kusi mfe members of the embassy, right? Members of the German embassy. And a judge Nankasa acknowledges say she acknowledges say and no be difficult because those are independent people that they cannot call, they cannot summon them, they cannot subpoena them. And a judge say yes, and a judge Nika say even if that was not possible, they could have called academics. In fact, paragraph 85 or say the plaintiff must prove that she and the late Daddy Lumba contracted a civil marriage under the German law through an expert witness such as a qualified legal practitioner or an academician about civil marriage under German law. Means that the standard of proof the judge can say it's a ultimate fair embassy in the o say
I see at sent to read the court
the reading court say me say me can makan wi so one say na say makan egu and you know no anya say judge ne ka say
lawyer Kusi say onu momu no o ka say ope say you supina no mo ba no say onu ma no okay question. They did the same, but they didn't come, and they are on their own, so you can't force them to come.
She will not build the case. She will not build the case to contradict
yes, no, they know what can I say.
And they say where justice lies in the bosom of the way. Then she can write whatever she wants to write.
No, but the point is,
that is why we have appeal in the Supreme Court. That if you don't
have first part,
lawyer Kusisa will be side, yes, sister age. Or no judge, no
witness. Never casa. Not judge. Not can say you don't have to.
What do you remember? No, I catch on where raise objection. Any judgment in you.
Witness, you don't have to answer.
She will write whatever will support her.
Exactly.
She will never write anything that will contradict her judgment. Me no case me ko read the court why am I reading it when I'm not even in agreement with it?
And I like the fact that although Bonnie team, they are always relying on the court. They are relying on. They don't go away because
it does.
Right? Asema obeka o habiano. Asema obeka o habiano. Meno mi nebeka bia here see. A typical example ne say mami akusha se wase ni ntia wanti mini dadi Lumba ama Ghana ne say na wakwaji lo na ochetia yate.
Wankasa.
It's beginning of
time. Okan court.
Wankasa nunti no ne namba no. Wanka.
Mami nkan.
So oh no ochiaka.
Mami nkan ode mami nkan na onti ase mami nkan. Okay, the attorney could not answer most questions averred in her own evidence in chief. She had earlier mentioned that the plaintiff could not relocate with the late Daddy Lumba because she had to remain to pay the mortgage, take care of the children as they were young, and also had to pay for a loan they had contracted. After what I say. This is paragraph 137.
Who was making? Is it the witness statement and answer witness in an
evidence in chief? Evidence in chief. Yes, mami I said the attorney could not answer most questions averred in her own evidence in chief.
The attorney, I know your witness no refer to no.
Yes, that means mami akusha sa no de no.
Dabi or they be representing no.
Dabi say okokota onyama power of attorney.
Or they representing no nya mami akusha
power of attorney. The power of attorney.
No.
Your fan say
obi power attorney like any liability you wow with the money about so you can't say
okay but as I feel my main paragraph 137 no say mama akusha say was bi wo ha ye fan it say e wa bontie be fan face value pa okokota o man tin kan say the paragraph 137 the attorney could not answer most questions averred in her own evidence in chief. She had earlier mentioned that the plaintiff could not relocate with the late Daddy Lumba because she had to remain to pay the mortgage, take care of the children as they were young, and also pay for loan they had contracted. Yet under cross-examination, she could not give any details on any of the reasons by saying, I do not recall, or denying it outright.
But you reading this
already.
Chris, how does it connect to marriage?
Okay, team, I want to make a
totally off. You can't make a
question.
We should know, say.
I have listened to you before I joined.
You must understand the part we are coming from.
Listen to
listen to me.
Listen to you before I joined the platform.
One of the questions was the amount
you must
of
get where we are coming from. Where we are coming from, say, I was telling her, say, and yet, or see other money for rely on the judgment. And I make a say, I prefer the judgment because most of our things we will say out here are hearsay. But you and
I know say
wait,
baby daddy,
bro, you are a guy.
Baby daddy,
wait, maybe
you and I know say. Listen,
my
know about. So what I'm saying is, and someone make a court, no. That is what is the truth.
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy. What do you mean?
Baby daddy. You are saying very wrong. Because if it goes to appeal, your interrogatives in the courtroom was not captured in the judgment.
I'm not saying everything is captured
based on facts available.
I'm not reading the judge's opinion. I'm reading what they said.
No. But unim say appeal. They will look at the cross-examination and how even everything went on. So all of them
you don't understand
captured in the judgment.
You don't understand court proceedings. What are court proceedings or any part of court proceedings?
What have we demonstrated here that shows you understand? You are just reading and giving interpretation.
I'm not
ready. Everybody, you are not the only literate person here. Okay?
Your understanding of court proceedings is not correct.
Nobody has said court proceedings is not correct. What we are telling you is what we are telling you is not everything will be captured in the judgment.
I get you.
Understand
okay, focus on loan. How much was the loan?
So are you telling me, David, are you telling me
how much was the loan?
If they go to appeal, they are going to use this 74 page judgment to do the appeal?
How much was the loan, bro? That's my question. How much was the loan?
The loan was, it is not even coordinated to, like, correlated.
That is why I'm telling you, understand something.
How is the case? Are you coming to marry, like, I don't even know why they did this.
Habi, don't take Fanyomoko can or court on a fire basis because
no, because I could
get the full cross examination and we can make a whole million about the judgment. Nobody is saying there's no way we are about whether we did tomorrow,
yes.
Akwasi mesremo. Ye mame wenya nana foforo. Eno ne enka ho asem.
Oh, but we understand that we know we have
to someone ye njindi.
What you say? But for him to make an assertion, say, like we should always rely on the court. You are a court appealer. If it goes to appeal, even everything that went on from case management to cross examination. They will put everything together against the verdict and make an opinion about that.
So you are expecting the judge? You are expecting the judge to put everything? It's not the judge that.
That is why I'm telling you, sir. Many things were not captured. So you judge if the cross examination,
maybe we don't know.
If they go through the cross examination vis-a-vis the judgment, different judges will arrive at the
baby daddy show. Mami akosia se one ne statement no ho. No more power of attorney ko gina ho. You were not know say reporter speech a bit me assistant like
no no crowd
mami lande in as much say the woman is liable for whatever the woman the way no the power of attorney job representing no or liable of no, we should know say she cannot represent the woman fully. It is a woman statement no etro bi binas ye bisa do okojina mu man no nas wentimi attest to it. It shouldn't be something
but in law it doesn't make room for that. Vicarious liability.
Evidence in chief.
It's just that she's liable for whatever comes out of whatever the woman does.
Will be evidence in chief. Evidence in chief actually say a
statement.
I know. Yes, hold on. So the part of the loan. Mama Yakusha sa wa tro say ono o antimi amba because no waje loan. And na the man susa. So sasasem so what?
Yes.
Okay, na yemfa no 11. Loan no. Mama Yakusha sa wa o man antimi improve how much? Not like how much? Listen, we are not also bim. So the influence yanko ne ban osena ne banusha. Now if you read paragraph 139, the judge dismantles that case haphazardly. Or say now 140 paragraph 140 judge ne say what's na oba Eddie, my main kind of Bianca said, me and I make a house being conscious a judge and a young Junina. Or see, paragraph 140. Meanwhile, paragraph 8 of the statement of claim of the plaintiff mentioned that they have 3 children, ages 31, 24, and 20 years. And the same is repeated under paragraph 13 of the evidence in chief of the plaintiff's attorney. From their evidence, the last child is 20 years now. So if per her evidence under paragraph 21 that the plaintiff was nursing the last child, then it means the deceased relocated to Ghana in 2005 or 2006 and not 2013. as the last born was 12 years, then definitely not being nursed and breastfed at the age of 12. But just so what I say.
But what does it?
And I don't know
if she didn't come over, doesn't mean that Lumba me pacho. She wasn't going. Najeji, yeah, kind of crowd doesn't mean Lumba, even though she wasn't coming to Ghana, so Lumba wasn't going there.
No. You didn't get what I was saying.
No,
this one was related to the age.
Because of the kid and
my sister,
this is one thing I didn't understand. Witness didn't get the fact. Maybe under cross-examination, under cross-examination, maybe they couldn't put their thoughts together.
Would you guys ever accept something?
But
no. But you
listen, what you are reading is coherent. Don't let people feel like omunye reasonable. Okay, people know what they are doing and they are doing it.
So what is there to challenge about this?
There's nobody challenging you. Nobody is challenging you. What we are saying is now how will make a statement to be said like the representative woman, but like in law they are liable for any obey committee. But you know, so don't even give it vivid account.
Why like that? Kind analysis you judge ni no. Enye obias anumasemu. Eye ne mama kwese se watro. So now when you say obusa obi no obi kan. Opa men kan o say meanwhile under paragraph 8 of the statement of claim of the plaintiff. Maybe kwese se one kasa.
Okay, so at what age now all try breastfeeding? Because you guys also claim you say she deserted her husband for 17 years.
Yes,
ma'am. Because if she was still breastfeeding, the child was 3 years old, which is valid.
Mama Yakusha say what say that the Lumba free Germany.
Baby daddy. Maybe send a question.
Okay.
As per the already, you know.
Yes.
Date be na mama Yakusha can say daddy bag Ghana.
2013.
Okay, 2013. Sierra 205, right?
I don't even Sierra's age
she's 205.
205.
Okay. And I will see judge, you know, actually say so for the mommy say what kind na just say at that time, you know, na Sierra 12.
Yes.
Is that what you read?
Yes. Or so Ghana 2013 or the 12.
Is the judge correct?
The judge is the judge correct as in what?
That's 8 years.
Because you guys the claim was that
hold on.
17 years.
Hold on. Let's
no. That's important where you Lumba worry according to your claims, no.
No, let's stay there. Let's stay there.
Maybe that let me show you the consistency.
Let's stay there. Hold on.
The evidence in
hold on. Oh, bro, can we know the enemy?
The evidence in chief. Oh. What am I let my minister papa na. It's very consistent with evidence on the mouth court on.
How do you know that?
Read the give me divorce now.
Give me 2 points that shows that, and let me also give why it doesn't match.
Okay. Already, first, let's see. Okay. Letter now or train 2018, which is February 4th. On the second paragraph, no, or say, our instructions are that for 34 years, you have known our client as your wife, with whom you have had 3 children, but without any reasonable cause, you have deserted your matrimonial home for the past 5 years. 2018 minus 5 is what?
2013.
So what is the wrong thing here? What is the wrong thing? Evidence not my minimum, you know. It is so the actual vivid, the man.
So one of your problem is
hold on.
The time that
so
you
now,
was living,
so now let's go to the point. Let's go back to the point.
You accept that fact that she gave a vivid account?
No, but
you understand that fact that is consistent with the divorce intention?
The woman gave what she knew to be her truth. That was 2013.
It is consistent. Is consistent.
I'm not disputing that she changed it.
Like the evidence in chief, no, is consistent with.
I'm not disputing
but
it.
with the breastfeeding, it's not consistent.
Yes.
Well,
and that's what I'm saying. Say,
okay, now baby daddy. Yeah, come and know the
yes,
say coffee me pacho, say coffee me pacho me ba. Who say who can say judge and say. So Fadia Mammy say one can yeah. None a bucket one when you're 12 years.
12 years.
If Sierra was 2005, that's a mammy say was 2013 and it go back Ghana. Is it not 8 years?
Hold on, Sierra's. How can that one? Sierra's 2005. Hold on. Sierra's 2005. No, I'm just trying to get where you got. I'm trying to read the document. I'm trying to read the judgment again to get where you got Sierra's age.
Yeah,
I think it's where do you have Sierra's age? 132 is a 1. I forgot.
Where do you have Sierra's age?
Is it paragraph 114 already here?
Yes, 114. Where do you have Sierra's age?
2020 last year now court minus 20 will be around 205. Is it not 205?
It's 205. Yeah, it's 205.
Yeah, 205. Yeah.
So that is consistent what Eno is saying. So
no, I know what I'm trying to say is easy. Or say meanwhile in paragraph 8, in Mr. Tibu, in paragraph 8 of the statement of claim of the plaintiff, mentioned that they have 3 children, 31. 24 and 20. Okay. And same is repeated in the paragraph 13 of the evidence chief of the plaintiff's act. The child is 20 years now. If per her evidence under paragraph 21 that the plaintiff was nursing the last child, then it means the deceased relocated to Ghana somewhere 2005 or 6 and not 2013.
Okay. Okay.
No. It's not actually 2005 or 6.
That paragraph 141, 142. It just to dispute the fact that Akrano the age
was not being
age for breastfeeding. That's a established fact. It's for carnal knowledge. And carnal knowledge said 12 years will not be breastfed. What did I say?
But when me person me clear, baby daddy. Who said, who can't to us? So judge any cancer. So for the mammy say where Canada. None that you free Germany no. None a back to 1 or 12 years. Maybe what?
Or say, and not 2030, as the last born was 12
years,
was 12, and definitely not being nursed or breastfed.
And is the judge being truthful here?
No, and I make us see this is not the judge being truthful. Hold on. If you are calculating, if you are
judgment now, and nothing or judge no one consistent. I will tell you what wasn't.
You defend what the ladies are saying, or you had an opinion. You want to hold a brief for the judge.
No, I want your person to defend it. Then after you say some
the point is that
what is written?
Dagafa.
Okay, let's just take it that the judge has made an error.
So if the judge can make an error, don't you think someone can make an error?
Cannot make an error,
bro.
Or
wait. Let's see. Is it anybody can make an error?
Then what? That consistent.
If you ask me a question, let me answer. Let's just take it that.
But someone may answer why? Money answer where?
Okay.
Let's take it that the judge can make an error. But the point is that you now do was some court. What now do was some court? And even if you look at the error the judge has made, what did he? Let's assume that the judge made an error. To emphasize Sierra the age.
The judge made an error or assume.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Let's assume that the judge made an error.
You will not assume it. There's an error.
Okay, the judge made an error.
You have it in your hand.
Okay, the judge made an error. Let's move on. The judge made an error.
Thank you.
In the error, let's correct the error. So that means how old would Sierra be at the time? 8
years.
8 years. Can 8 years be breastfed?
Okay, no. Also, let's move on. Let's make error.
Mommy, I could say a prime minister and to so make error. Me want to say again, ne power of returning, and then who said overseas.
That is synchronized. It was not synchronized.
We in a statement of claim.
Me who say baby or
idea watchro.
So judge no judgment no actually any mistake in the woman. Aren't you? Are you not pointing out the mistake? Why are you saying so actually?
And I make it say. It is substance over form. Substance over form.
There's nothing like substance over form.
Don't defend what you can defend. Judge my mistake, my mistake. That's all.
One made a mistake too.
Okay, if you who saw your mistake, and say I nani a man also. But say your team one, your man no Bruni, also started a date year papa 2006. The said they're not all patch and say Sierra 1 year no on try no for, but that time the name Platrian, no on two crack. Into one Chremuyan Chre time our in the Saturday Basani 2006 and next year that's
that time was not the relocation time.
Daddy Odobro so share daddy 2006 and that was the time and the problem started.
Baby daddy, me one question be now.
Do you another part as well was not being consistent.
Okay.
Oh, we are now
baby daddy. Under traditional marriage, do we have like something like bigamy under traditional marriage?
No,
they don't have bigamy.
You don't have. Okay, me refer you to Mami say later no Trema Dad Lumba no. That's when he was alive no. Paragraph 2 no. Or say our instructions are that for 34 years you have known our client as your wife, with whom you have had 3 children, but without any reasonable cause, you have deserted your home for the past 5 years and have gone to marry another woman with whom you now stay and have many children. Even though you know that bigamy is a criminal act, you boldly refer to your mistress and hold her out in public and on social and other media platforms as your wife, regardless of the penal consequences, and in particular, in total disdain to the vividly subsisting marriage you have with our client. So, with this in mind, am I to suggest to say that Lumba was aware he had ordinance marriage?
As of 2018.
As of 2018 or 2010,
hey, Mammy, I could say on a case or
there is no bigamy in traditional marriage. So what are you saying?
Hold on. Why the show letter?
Let her mammy say one now.
Take your time.
Meaning any ordinance. I've not done any ordinance with my wife.
May answer question. No, you want to answer your own question?
Answer the question.
Further with.
And that's what I'm saying. Say the letter was written by Mami Akusha Sewa. Everything in the letter is what she knows to be true. If Daddy Lumba had given her a response, right, Daddy Lumba's part will also be there. So right now, if Mami Akusha Sewa says, you are married to me, maybe in Daddy Lumba's mind, maybe the marriage is also broken, or maybe even the court has granted. No, but the point I'm making is no. So you are
listen. Nobody
everything as true.
These are lawyers writing letter. These are lawyers writing letter.
We should take everything as true.
Men don't play on our.
It's the same argument you want to make in court.
Writing letter to lawyers.
It's the same argument you want to make in court. It's the same thing.
Don't assume anything. This is written by a lawyer. Don't assume anything. This is written by a lawyer. Lawyer wrote this letter. Lawyer letter we. If the lawyer knows more than what.
No, they buy out.
But the court no say lawyer na tray.
Okay, hold on. You know the court na lawyer na tray is lawyer na tray. But the court no when we did marafa mu no they pass.
What do you mean by they pass?
No,
what do you mean?
So no also why under ordinance. Or tray you feeling or tray or the court you shame no why under ordinance.
Yes. The only thing say yes one certified certification.
Anything I make actually say.
And now judge no cry in her ruling or say I saw in a picture more signing, but on the certificate there is no signature. Which you and I, so much na buche when you abuche marriage certificate, you know, so the witness and the couples don't sign on the certificate.
The judge so in the ruling says that there is nothing before me. The judge says that there is nothing before me. The judge says there is nothing before me.
She never said that
before me.
She never said
Yeah, I'm a student, I'm a professor of this court document.
It doesn't matter who you are. Even the
professor, I've disputed what you are saying. So you're professor.
Maybe can't you?
You are making your own assessments.
Baby daddy. Paragraph 98.
Baby daddy, me pacho make a
Hence, Exhibit B must bear the authentication and certification of the marriage registrar of the Civil Office of Boynham Marriage Registry. After that, the law mandates the person to take the certification to the Ghana Embassy in Germany and seek another certification from the head. Hold on, another certification from the head of consulate of the Ghana Embassy before the court can consider it. Without it, the court cannot consider it as there is nothing before the court.
Exactly. Certification. Is that not what I said?
Is that not what the last part? Or say without the certification,
to make people
there is nothing before the court.
But then the summary of the thing is what she just said.
Or say without the certification, did they do the certification?
They said they did. They went through the process.
No, they don't know the process. Did they do the certification for the court?
They did, but they didn't get it. This is intercountry.
Okay, so now without it, the court says that paragraph 98. Paragraph 98, the court says without it, the court considered that there is nothing before the court.
Evidence Act, so as you may say, if you make effort and you don't get it, the court should accept. Once
it means I'm reading show court to say they didn't bring anything before it.
Baby daddy,
means I'm reading show.
Baby daddy.
You know.
When you say in the written statement of your friends and your sister, which is Daddy Boat, or can say Daddy Boat, or can say
okay, Daddy Boat,
yeah, or can say or more warrior. There was no pictures, there was no videos, right?
I mean, yeah, I should think so.
Yeah, but Abusia Penny evidence, there was a picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that not contradicting?
What has that done? I said Abusia Penny is the boat. Abusia Penny is party to the case.
Abusia Penny is party to the case. But then
yes, Abusia Penny is not.
Only Odobroni defending the same thing. So is that not what it was?
No. So listen. Okokota. The parties in the case, Abusia Penny was represented by Baba Jama and Co. And Odobroni was represented by another chamber. And the Abusia Penny's case is not the same as Odobroni's case. Abusia Penny only said, "Oh no, or buy no, Odobroni or Odobroni here."
But no. But what I'm saying is, this is we're talking about the evidence of Modebayo. So
I think Odobroni is evidence.
No, maybe evidence of Modeba be prove say Odobroni are worry, and I make him was a view.
Abusia why did they buy?
Me say Daddy Boat's statement Odobroni aware no there was no pictures and there's no videos. But
yes.
Abusia Penny so dia wode buy no. He brought an evidence of a picture. Or see omo take here at their marriage.
Yes.
Ceremony, right?
Yes.
But Obi ano wo say they make you. Obi ana because Daddy Boat said he was present. Or no what or yeah present no. Or see there was no pictures taken or videos. But then Abusia Penny attending in picture a say omutwa no ceremony no.
Yes.
Is that two different things?
No, but the point is that if it was Daddy Boat and Eka said there was no picture, and Daddy Boat and Kasa submit a tender in a picture, that's contradictory. But if Abusia Penny, who is not speaking for the D2, who is not speaking for defense defendant 2, brings a picture and argues that that's a picture from the marriage ceremony, of course he can make that argument, but it doesn't hold water. Abusia Penny wasn't there. He wasn't. Okay. He wasn't at the ceremony. He wasn't there, so he can make any case. Maybe I know being there and say a picture from that. No, the man. Or the one could have submitted it as a evidence. She didn't.
Okay. See, another place, judge, no any consistent and say, or can say,
yes.
okasa ma me brempoma na ansem no contradicting so near identino one place value on her whatever she said there. Let me put it that way. But then no, the judgment Oko can say the evidence or the prove my or the prove mame brempoma wrong ne say wa fre odobro ni say oyekuma, right?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is say Obia we see the any kakura all kakura no nsisi so, right? So she's not truthful until one taking the bibia or kan ebia. But then no bibia or kan what you so be evidence say enti ya warren.
So a friend ekuma.
So you because a friend ekuma.
Okay, so if you are saying it, that means that what you're saying is because we are saying say or mommy brempoma, the judge is saying she wasn't credible.
Yeah.
You should cancel all her things, right?
Yes.
No, that's not how the court works.
The court does pick and choose, right?
No.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No, hold on.
You can't say somebody's not credible.
It is not everything.
Something they say as an evidence for something.
It is not everything Mame Brempoma said that was thrown out. Let's go to Mame Brempoma. Let me read some of her things to you.
Okay.
See if Mame Brempoma was credible.
Read the judgment, and I can't say on only the she wasn't consistent, so she did not place value on anything she said. Read it.
No, Eyabusia Penny no Cassie.
No, Eyabusia Penny ni Mame Brempoma mi enu nyina sa.
Brempoma de any paragraph 1 to 1.
Yeah.
1 to 1.
Yanko 1 to 1. I mean, okay, 1 to 1. Okay, you started from 120. Say you better the concept and I say because I mean fan the face value to come to 1 to 1 straight away. Okay.
Obi down. Who is speaking and snoring over there?
Obi Adam, I want to take her.
Ike.
Okay, Ode Yanko 1 to 1. Ode Yanko 1 to 1. I'm saying Ike.
Can you mute yourself and sleep comfortably?
I'm unable to. I'm saying Obi Banes or muting, but we don't know. You Ike when you meet you home. Teacher. Obi and your moderator.
W.
And I say, okay, paragraph 1 to 1.
It's okay.
It is very surprising that plaintiff witness 1, who admitted visiting the deceased and D2 right from the birth of their first child and even the third child is named after her, can testify in court to deny D2 as her sister-in-law. On can say or say or be denied as a sister-in-law. Now or say from her own answers under cross-examination, she has been very active in the lives of deceased and D2. She confirmed D2 used to call her frequently, and according to her, the deceased tasked her to get a place for D2 and his last child to stay in Germany for the child's passport acquisition. But for the audios that she sent to D2, which are now in evidence, plaintiff witness 1, Mame Brempoma, would have succeeded in denying that D2 was married to the deceased and that she was her sister-in-law. Which part of this is too difficult to understand?
How can the whole judge make this statement?
That what?
Say, Obi ni mi wona me kwasa. That's why we know the next one. That's a friend of comment and I said automatically
okay, my member
how can this one make sense?
My member question. That the Lumba no masem ewo Bayview no. Judge na fire na one fa.
O se me yira me ma ware.
Ti o fire na one fa.
O se me yira ma ware to be that.
O fire na one fa. Let's
that
understand.
Is from the horses home. O se me yira ma ware.
Fire, right? O fire.
Ma ware no.
O o fire.
Yes.
Mama yakusha sawa sama o tray no. Judge na fire.
Emudi because
ocho say ni o yere na o fire. One fa. Or show me a traditional marriage or fire now fa.
Okay, one me just so can traditional can say o ma ware.
Okay, mama yakusha sawa can traditional marriage I can judgment.
Okay.
The point is say okokota e ye wonu masema obeka no.
No, but when you must some cry, and you when you must some no kind say, my friend the command, that's me brand now, you know. Is that not what the command said?
Have mammy, the quarter, a wonuma sem, make us a mekun, na ebikwa make dia crow. So when you do quarter, every statement has weight.
Exactly.
It is a mekase mekuti, se mekase mekun wende, na ebi ameti Accra, oti Nigeria, na mekase mekun a. Ebi na make dia crow. But the moment I send be record with evidence and baby daddy can so be kun.
Baby, yeah, but she said if you made an effort, say once one Nigeria,
thank you very much. Thank you very much. So mommy akusia, mommy Bempoma calling
Bempoma was there to clarify. Yes. Yes. Mimiano or one na me kobo. Na me to I get about to me. But Mimiana ware no. The fact say me doesn't say Mimiana ware no. That's what she said.
Mommy Bempoma enye so share odoboni wo kwanchen and offend sister-in-law. Or ye nipa na onim se ni nwane ne tena. Or ye nipa na onim se ni nwane ne na wo. Or ye nipa na onim se ni nwane no friend ono kwa jitum se ni nwane na wa ne friend kuma.
Offend kuma wan kan se ni nwane ware no.
Na when they friend kuma.
No, not so.
No, market go bit me from I kuma.
No na me catch you say. I need to hide
No. But the woman was present. The woman was at court. No. But the woman herself was at court to come to
yes. And give her statement. Because of who she is, because of her position with the family, because of her relationship with the D2 Odobroni, because of all these things, her calling of Odobroni as sister-in-law, it is not as if somebody calling somebody in church sister-in-law. It carries weight.
No. In our setting, that shouldn't carry any weight. In our setting, it doesn't carry any weight.
In our setting, so yeah, in our setting,
carry any weight. Any man be brother. You know, man of who almost say, I say, with this one doesn't carry any
problem. Let me person make evidence at.
Go ahead.
Evidence act. I have it here.
Judgment, no.
Judgment, no. Hiding behind judgment. Without judgment, you guys cannot make any case, any coherent case. They won't make.
Without
any judgment.
You can't.
Before judgment.
Before judgment, why were you saying? After judgment, I'm imagining if the appeal succeeds, what are you guys going to talk about?
If
the appeal succeeds, what are you guys going to talk about?
No, what's if then?
Appeal, if it succeeds, what are you guys going to talk about?
Let it succeed.
Okay.
Let it succeed.
I'm just imagining how you guys feel. If you were going to platform and be discussing it as
appear to subscribe. Appear to subscribe the one you say. Onye
the way things are.
Na mama ekusia se we kono odobo ni be lusu bibia
no be lusu bibia say
ene na ye kokoti hu ni asi no
but we all know if you are truthful you know what happened
you know what
lapses me na ya head
baby daddy
na fam so
yes me niaba
baba nka bibi nchiro she the more these cases no the more the Ghana system getting exposed. The more you guys win, the more the system getting gets exposed. No,
because Lumba himself said,
me see, me cases now.
Lumba says in Euro Dobroni, and so
I'm qualified to say my warren. Even then, no crime.
It mean what audio so nchen sewa.
Baby that me dem unja
mama mboncho sem have promise me say
6 months he made a statement 6 months on the platform. That was his last public agreement that he made, and he qualified who is K's wife. That's enough.
Because
me catch me promise me say me be audio natural say me botre you forever close that case on that the Lumba never called the Brony wife.
No, me can't on field. Me see of.
Oboni di presla tab.
Wa kase. Oboni di ofro. Baby, o ka me yire akosua se wa. O ka me yire odoboni.
Odoboni di obiet ofro bia odoboni.
But o de mane
even delay can confirm this idea. So why are you going to make a case with this?
Let's go on a one-on-one. Let's go on a one-on-one part. Say me kind, say me first me phone kind chewa.
Baby daddy. Me pa show me
presla tab na di undia now.
Me am ti ya sesi e ho. Sa cases na e wo hot no. Me sesi am me mfa ho. Because me ho. Se mo we ne kura nya me nwanwa kire se me no anya me ya so anya me ya kire se me hu se de ekono sa na beko nti me no enya ade kura me de makoma di sa those
and to mama say wa for anyway to mama say wa for
me obi anti because she knows what she has and she's testing who knows
nyame anim no ye di nkuni Enipa kasi ye lose ya no. It doesn't really bother me.
Enso nyame ni bi share di nkuni.
Okay. Yeah, you can
say that. Heaven, I don't want to go Eli when your mama.
Baby that also all do like your bomb me.
Then I make a choice.
Last week just
no, don't give me an option and I say
then I don't know. Okay.
Because I know there's nothing like that. Or say me I mean what say name
accept say.
No, this are also brony. But whether brony we don't know brony ko. Delay confirming chere say that Lumba frɛ baby a broni o baby obey ni bi o friend broni.
Okay, say that the Lumba frɛ obi say enoba fosu I just say anything
o friend fosu
okay I just say anything
that Lumba na clarify say maybe ira me ma one can say you
bro even na make me answer my question. Answer my question. Said that the Lumba name. Said that the Lumba.
The way I nani ko ne ma ho, anya ye ma ne ma ho.
Bro,
say wanka se ne ma ho, se ne ma ho.
Wanka ne ma ho, se ne ma. Ono
fosu ne ma.
Said that the Lumba the fosu so obedience wa. Na che nipa ne ne.
Na say Faustina the fosu.
Aha, na che so we ni aba ana o ne den.
Oh, me but what I can say is
o ni aba o ne ba ne yere na ne bi.
O che who ni wife in the presence of Odobuni. 6 months and
I'm not privy.
That's the last statement of
also anything.
Also, okay,
or the fosu can not so anything.
Or the fosu
or the can
say that Lumba
fosu and also confirm the person or for fosu. The way I nani ko ne ma ho.
Video
maintain that. Can you guys give us
if you can play? I don't mind listening.
Kwesi video no matter that. The way our voice is shaky, it doesn't look genuine.
Obi wa ombo na yentie.
Me maintain that.
Baby that do wa ombo na yentie na.
It doesn't look genuine. Because the voice in the shaky side to say he will be a and the voice is shaky.
Maybe I know you're into no them all one born yes I
say your boy will be back say
don't worry who there
na me who make also so
one friend or brony will be anim so the friend no or born dia e sha adake ma will be anim di no and all the fosu so no see the way ani kwa
fosu Wait,
It's one of the it's good
audio.
Mr. E.T.
Say the man won't give him more money, dear. That might be a body. Mommy, your mom. Happy Mother's Day in advance. We tell the mama more mistakes and more Ghana. Na me some baby I'm okay
rewind the cacao.
And then start to some any day I will use man.
My man started to be done.
Me wish me dofo. Eya Tesla for Happy Mother's Day in advance. What a bad day, Eddie Ma or ye, Eddie Tre, the Ma of the Valente. Eddie May we are saying. Me, Papa, dear Ma, Mr. E.T.
Pacho, I feel some say AI, Anna. And yet the master near but we reproduce near.
President Forifosu, now we are traditional marriage. How far could you do so? I'm asking you, pick your husband's name on you.
You never accept anything.
Me reasonable, yeah.
You never accept anything.
Me do for the so be it me use me do for. Me
and yet the person the substance is that he got in Nipana ye that's on why. Nipana didn't say name have money Nipana so in this.
Now who said Obi send him to this way and you bind it in the law by the binding.
Is it binding? Is it binding the account? Is it binding the account? Is it binding the account?
Also, is
it also a combined?
Baby daddy, for you can